Yeah, hello and how are you? Hey friends, welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Shadow Briscoe, coming to you from right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Hey, you know what? Got a happy birthday shout out going out to a whole mess of folks. How about Tina Brooks, Jeff Little, James Grayfalcon, Mick Goslin, Deborah L. Lamb, and Renee Prinster Davis. All right, how about it? Here you go. Hey, Renee. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Mick. Hey, James. Hey, Jeff. Hey, Tina. Hey, I heard it's birthday today. So happy birthday, I'ma say. You know, you're 1 more year older today, so a happy birthday to you, I say. Hey, Tina. Hey, Jeff. Hey, James. Hey, Mick. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Renee. Hey, I heard it's birthday today. Well, that's another trip around the sun that you made. Well, I hope you're enjoying your very special day because, well, it's your happy birthday day. Happy birthday to you all, to you all, to you all. Happy birthday, and many more. You cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Hey, I got my Shen Show like shout-outs. That's what we're going to do right about now. Jamie O'Driscoll, and let's see, Tina, Kleeschulte, Ashbrook, Cyndi Brown, Lisa Foster, Martin Kelly, Steve Clary, and Cyndi Welch. Oh, and Daphne Bradsher. Daphne Bradsher. There's supposed to be a space bar there. And then my Pokey pal, Amanda Sue, Little, yes sir, Rebob. Okie dokie. Let me try to get a space bar in there, okay? Alright, we're going to try to do it. We're going to try to do it. And that's just what we do. There's the space bar I was looking for. Alright, hey, it's about time to do the weather forecast, and today's weather forecast is going to be brought to you by Refreshing Word Fellowship. That's right, Refreshing Word Fellowship is located at 252 and 254 Campus Drive, across from St. Andrews Plaza. That's right, South Campus Drive, across from St. Andrews Plaza. The behind us, St. Andrews Plaza. Remember back where Standard Drug used to be? They're across the street from there. That's right. Right next to Kitty Care. That's right, Kid Care. Refreshing Word Fellowship is a new church. Well, not new, but we're beginning because we're in a new building. And, well, we're building in that building, that's right. Somebody was asking me yesterday about our Easter services is going to be at 11 a.m. That's right, 11 a.m. in the morning. This straw, folks, by the way, I'm wearing safety glasses, so don't worry about it getting in my eye or up my nose because it's about 3 inches away from my face. So, okay, all right. Any hoot nanny. Let's do some weather forecast. Weather forecast, like I said, was brought to you or is brought to you by Refreshing Word Fellowship. Right now, the skies are clear, but they are not going to stay that way. They're going to get clearer. That's right, clearer. Clear skies overnight with low temperatures around 38 degrees Fahrenheit with winds going to be south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then for Saturday, April the 3rd, mainly sunny skies, highs around 71 degrees Fahrenheit, with winds southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Clear skies overnight with low temperatures around 47 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunday, that will be, Sunday will be Easter, also Resurrection Sunday. Mostly sunny skies, highs around 77 degrees Fahrenheit with winds southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And a few clouds overnight with winds around south to, from the south at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Temperatures are going to be around 53 degrees Fahrenheit. Yes, sir, today Jesus is weeping. But in 2 days, he will rise again. That's right. He will come up out, and we will be forgiven. That's right. Resurrection Sunday. All right, anyway, sunshine and clouds mixed together on Monday, April the 4th. No, 5th. April the 5th. On Monday, April the 5th. Because, you know what? We don't get to April 4th. Not one on Sunday and one on Monday. Just one on Sunday. And then we get a 5th on Monday. And so, anyway, this is the Monday, April the 5th forecast. Sunshine and clouds mixed together with high temperatures around 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be south to southwest at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies overnight with low temperatures around 57 degrees Fahrenheit. And winds are going to be south at 10 to 15 miles per hour. And then Tuesday, April the 6th. Intervals of clouds and sunshine in the morning will give way to more clouds over the later part of the day. Highs are going to be 79 degrees Fahrenheit with winds south to southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Mostly cloudy skies early with low showers developing late at night. Low temperatures around 60 degrees Fahrenheit with winds south at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chances of rain 40%. And then Wednesday on April the 7th, scattered showers and thunderstorms. Highs near 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be south at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Chances of rain 50%. Partly to mostly cloudy skies with scattered thunderstorms before midnight, with low temperatures around 52 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be west at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Chances of rain 50%. And then for your final 5-day forecast day, Thursday, April the 8th. Partly cloudy skies, slight chances of rain, showers. Highs around 71 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds west to southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. And then a few clouds overnight with low temperatures dipping down around 48 degrees Fahrenheit. And winds are going to be northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And that, my friends, is your 5-day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area, which was brought to you by Refreshing Word Fellowship. Actually, I got a few songs. I'm going to shoot these out to Steve Clary. Because, he's a truck driving man. And, we'll shoot him off to him. Big wheels rolling, moving on. Big wheels rolling, gotta keep 'em rolling. Gotta keep them big wheels rolling, moving on. Well, the white line's the lifeline of the nation. And a man like Dick and Ronnie make it move. Living like a gypsy, always on the go. Doing what they best know how to do. Well, jamming gears has got to be a fever. 'Cause men become addicted to the grind. It takes a special breed to be a truck driving man, and a steady hand to pull that load behind. Big wheels rolling, moving on. Big wheels rolling, gotta keep 'em rolling. Big wheels rolling, moving on. Yeah, moving on, yeah. All night the country music keeps 'em going. Steve and Roy keep them trucks moving. Hey, a hot cup of coffee up ahead, and an even rhythm of the highway hums along. Jamming gears has got to be a fever, 'cause men become addicted to the grind. It takes a special breed of man to be a truck driving man, and a steady hand to pull that load behind. I said big wheels rolling, moving on. Big wheels rolling, gotta keep 'em rolling. Big wheels rolling, moving on. Yeah, you got a big wheels rolling, moving on. On the long and lonesome highway, east of Omaha, you can listen to the engine moan outside his one-note song. You can think about the woman or the girl you knew the night before, but your thoughts will soon be wandering to the way they always do. When you're riding 16 hours and there's nothing much to do, and you don't much feel like riding, you just wish that trip was through. Say, here I am on the road again. There I am up on the stage. Here I go playing star again. There I go. Turn the page. Well, you walk into the restaurant, strung out from the road, and you feel the eyes upon you as you're shaking off the cold. You pretend it doesn't bother you, but you just want to explode. Most times you can hear 'em talking, other times you can. Oh, these same old cliches. Is that a woman or a man? And you always seem outnumbered. You don't dare make a stand. Says, here I am on the road again. There I go up on stage, and here I go playing star again. There I go. Turn the page. Out on there in the spotlight, you're a million miles away. Every ounce of energy you try to give away as the sweat pours out your body, like the music that you play later in the evening as you lie awake in bed with the echoes from the amplifiers ringing in your head. You smoke today's last cigarette, remembering what she said, and you say, here I am on the road again. There I go up on stage. Here I go just playing star again. There I go. Turn the page. Oh, here I am on the road again. There I go up on stage. Here I go playing star again. There I go. There I go. Alright, there you go. Hey, Steve, rock and roll, rock and roll. How about it? How about the angel fairy tale story? Yep, angel fairy tale story for my grandchildren's. That's right. And your grandkids and our grandkids. All the grandkids. It's time to tune in to TV, Grandpa. Climb up on the couch and say, hey, Grandpa. Hey. Hey, it's TV, Grandpa, waving at you. I had to do the right hand because the left hand's behind the mic. That's right. Well, anyway, you know I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you. Willow and Oliver and Leroy. And Zoe. I can throw Zoe in there too. And DJ. And he can go in there too. And let's see, who else? There's a whole bunch of them. There's a bunch of them that ain't nobody gave me no names of. I I want to be TV grandpa to all the kids. Y'all just throw your kids' names down there, and I'll give them a shout-out so that they know that TV grandpas are reading to them, too. Oh, whenever a good child dies, an angel of God comes down from heaven, takes the dead child in his arms, spreads out his great white wings, and flies with him over all the places of which the child had loved during his life. Then he gathers a large handful of flowers, which he carries up to the Almighty, that they may bloom more brightly in heaven than they ever did on earth. And the Almighty presses the flowers to his heart, but he kisses the flower that pleases him the best, and it receives a voice, and is able to join the song of the chorus of bliss. These words were spoken by an angel of God, as he carried a dead child up to heaven, and the child listened as if in a dream. Then they passed over well-known spots where the little one had often played, and thought beautiful gardens, and throughout beautiful gardens full of lovely flowers. Which of these shall we take with us to heaven, to be transplanted there? Asked the angel. Close by grew a slender, beautiful rose bush, but some wicked hand had broken the stems, and a half-opened rosebud hung, faded, and withered on the trailing branches. Poor rose bush, said the child, let us take it with us to heaven, that it may bloom above in God's garden. Well, the angel took up the rose bush, and then he kissed the child, and the little one half opened his eyes, and the angel gathered up also some beautiful flowers as well as a few humble buttercups and heart-eases. Now we have flowers enough, said the child, but the angel only nodded, and he did not fly up towards heaven. It was night and quite still in the great town. Here they remained, and the angel hovered over a small, narrow street, in which lay a large heap of straw, ashes, and sweepings from the house of the people who had removed, and there lay fragments of plates, pieces of plaster, rags, old hats, and other rubbish not pleasant to see. Amidst all this confusion, the angel pointed to the piece of a broken flower-pot, and to a lamp of earth which had fallen out of it. Well, the earth had been kept from falling to pieces by the root of a withered field flower, which had been thrown all amongst the rubbish. We will take this one with us, said the angel. I will tell you why as we fly along. And as they flew, the angel related this story. The history. Down in the narrow lane, in a low cellar, lived a poor sick boy. He had been afflicted from his childhood, and even in his best days he could just manage to walk up and down the room on crutches once or twice, but no more. During some days in the summer, the sunbeams would lie on the floor of the cellar for about a half an hour, and in this spot the poor sick boy would sit warming himself in the sunshine, and watching the red blood flow through his delicate fingers as he held them before his face. Then he would say he had been out, yet he knew nothing of the green forest in its spring verdure, till a neighbor's son brought him a green bough from a branch, a birch tree, and this he would place over his head, and fancy that he was in the birch woods, while the sun shone and the birds colored gaily. One spring day the neighbor's boy brought him some field flowers, and among them was one to which the root still adhered, and this he carefully planted in a flower pot, and placed it in a window sill near his bed. And the flower had been planted by a fortunate hand, for it grew, put forth fresh shoots, and blossomed every year. It became a splendid flower garden to the sick boy, and his little treasure upon earth. He watered it and cherished it, and took care of it, and should have the benefit of every sunbeam that found its way into the cellar. For from the earliest morning ray to the evening sunset, the flower entwined itself even in its dreams. And it entwined itself into him even in his dreams. For him to be it bloomed. For him it spread its perfume, and it gladdened his eyes. And to the flower he turned, even in death. And when the Lord called him, he has been 1 year with God during that time. And the flower has stood in the window, withered and forgotten, till at length cast out among the sweepings into the street on the day of the lodger's removal. And thus poor flower, withered and faded, is it. And as it is, we have added it to our nuske, because it gave more real joy than the most beautiful flowers in the golden garden of a queen. But how do you know all this? Asked the child whom the angel was carrying to heaven. I know it, said the angel, because I myself was that poor sick boy who walked upon crutches, and I know my own flower well. Then the child opened his eyes and looked into the glorious happy face of the angel, and at the same moment they found themselves in that heavenly home where all is happiness and joy. And God presented the dead child to his heart, and the wings were given him so that he could fly with the angel, hand in hand. Then the Almighty pressed all the flowers to his heart, but he kissed the withered field flower, and it received a voice. Then it joined in the songs of the angels who surrounded the throne, some near and others in a distant circle, but all equally happy. They all joined in the chorus of praise, both great and small, the good, happy child and the poor field flower that once lay withered and cast away on a heap of rubbish in a narrow, dark street. And there you have it. That was the flower, the angel fairy tale by Hans Christian Andersen. Okay, now it looks like it's time for our portion of the program called Our Daily Bread. And Our Daily Bread is being brought to you today by The Bible with Briscoe 2021. The Bible with Briscoe 2021 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Today's reading in the Bible with Briscoe 2021 is Judges 16 through 18 and Luke 7, 1 through 13. Don't forget to tune in to the Bible with Briscoe 2021 for your daily reading of the Bible. Okay, let's see here. The cost. That's the one right there, the cost. What did it cost you, and what did it cost me? It cost God everything for you and me to be safe and saved. And today we're going to be reading John 19:25 through 30, and that, my friends, will let you know. Near the cross of Jesus stood his mother's sister, Mary, the wife of Clopas, and Mary Magdalene. And when Jesus saw his mother there, and the disciples whom he loved standing nearby, he said to her, "Woman, here is your son." And to all the disciples, "Here is your mother." From that time on, the disciples took her into his home. Now, later, knowing that everything had now been finished, and so that the scriptures would be fulfilled, Jesus said, "I am thirsty." A jar of vinegar or wine vinegar was there, so they soaked a sponge in it, put the sponge on a stalk of the hyssop plant, and lifted it to Jesus' lips. When he had received the drink, Jesus said, "It is finished." And with that, he bowed his head and gave up his life. And that was the cost that Jesus gave for us, so that we may be saved and live forever in heaven. Okay, my friends, hey, that looks like it. Got one more song for you, and that would be, "Oh, well, goodbye, my friends, it's time to go." I said goodbye, my friends, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So goodbye, my friends, goodbye. This here's been Shenandoah Briscoe saying hello and how are you? Thanks for tuning into the Shen Show, and as always, you know, God loves you and so do I, so come back and see me tomorrow because, well, hey, I'll be here, and I hope that you are too.